All right, everybody. How we doing tonight? This is, once again, Bobby Gaines, otherwise known as Chaos Blur. This is a very special final episode of the season for the Games Christmas Pass 2008 edition. That's right. This is the last episode I'm going to do for 2020. We made it to 2008. That's something, I guess. Next year, around November, which, again, I know sounds like a long time away, but who knew it'd be here again. This time next year, I'll be looking at more games from the past, because there's just so many great ones, and I didn't even touch on all of them because I couldn't really stream the DS games. So today, we're going to play Sonic Unleashed, which I mean, I'm going to play Sonic Unleashed. So one last time, we're going to go into the streaming fray with a bottle of Mountain Dew Merry Mashup and a holiday attitude that cannot be denied, much like the blue tude of the blue dude himself, that is Sonic the Hedgehog. So, Sonic Unleashed is actually a fairly significant game to me, or at least it was at one time. I really anticipated this game, probably more than I've anticipated a lot of games up until like maybe Sonic Mania, which I was really nuts about. I mean, first of all, the opening cutscene in this game is fantastic. They're kind of showing some of it in this, but they really put a lot of effort into this game, I have to say. And even though this isn't everybody's cup of tea, and I can certainly understand why that they're showing it right now, it's kind of the tale of two games. The Sonic gameplay, I think, is very strong. It has its weak points, too, but to me, it's close to the best that Sonic's been in 3D. I still prefer the adventure style, but what kind of makes this a controversial game is what you're seeing right now, which is the Werehog gameplay, which would literally be like half-an-hour levels of fighting and stuff. And while I didn't mind playing it to beat the game, there was very little for me to want to go back and do it again, whereas the Sonic levels are still consistently fun. So I'm going to go ahead and be fair, and I'm going to play a little of each tonight. I do emphasize a little, because I don't know how long these streams are going to be. These streams usually aren't super, super long. But that said, let's dive in and check out Sonic Unleashed, just as I did, 12 years ago. One thing, though, that I do give Sega credit for, and I mentioned it before, is that you can actually notice, there was a step up in quality, especially anyone who's familiar with the debacle that was Sonic 2006. Even if you didn't love this game, you could tell that they really did try. The graphics are fantastic for the time. They made a whole new physics engine for it. The levels were designed beautifully. And again, you can kind of understand what they were going for with the Werehog gameplay, kind of like an homage to God of War, which was more popular back in 2008. I think God of War 3 had just come out. It's just, Sega tends to, for better or worse, try to emulate whatever's popular at the time, which, not the Sega I grew up with. The Sega I grew up with would try to start their own trends, but especially in the last 10 years or so, Sega's like, okay, well, God of War is a popular game with younger gamers. Maybe we can incorporate some of that, fighting into the Sonic game. And they could have done worse, I guess. Like I said, the levels aren't necessarily bad. They're just really long, kind of tedious at times. Music is kind of a weak spot, which is rare for a Sonic game. But we're going to go ahead now. This is actually, I know that there are plenty of acts, but again, in the interest of saving time, I'm just going to try and do one act from each day and night for a few levels, maybe more. We'll see how it goes. This is the level that I remember most. It's not technically the first level of the game, but it's one of the first levels of the game. This stage is absolutely gorgeous, as you can see. The music really sets the mood, and right out of the gate, you're blazing fast. In fact, this game takes a little getting used to, even if you... And I have played it a lot, but if I played, other Sonic games since then, it still takes me a little bit to get used to the handling on this one. For one thing, the homing attack is mapped to the X button, which is significant, because the X button is also your boost, so if you're not careful, it's very easy to go flying off the edge. A decision that they thankfully remedied in future games by putting the homing attack back to the A button, which is how it should have always been, in my opinion. Anyway, I'm just talking to myself right now. The more important story for tonight, regardless of what game I'm playing, is see, if you don't pay attention, you'll miss something. And that's one thing, they're trying to make these stages hit or miss, it's literally trial and error when you're going this fast. If you want to get the best time and score, you kind of have to memorize where stuff is, which thankfully I've done, but obviously didn't happen my first several times through the levels. But the real story here tonight is that it's Christmas Eve, that was dumb. The other story is that I just died. Thankfully, it's fairly easy to get lives in this game. Also fairly easy to lose them. It's actually one of the more difficult modern Sonic games. It's still considered modern, even though it's over a decade old now, which really makes me feel dated, because I can remember waiting for this game like it was brand new. But the real story tonight is just how big of a night not just right now, but tomorrow is going to be Christmas freaking Eve. Yeah, I can't say enough great things. I realize I'm streaming kind of late, so I'm not expecting a ton of viewers. Then again, I never do. But I try to, you know, behave as if I have a lot of viewers. So then the rare case that I do, I'll be prepared. Nothing else. So if viewers show up tonight, which would be a godsend, I'd like to, you know, hear about what you guys are doing for Christmas plans, holiday plans, whatever you got. Like I said, you know, tomorrow's Christmas Eve, and in a way, in many ways, it's Christmas. Yeah, I gotta work tomorrow morning, whatever. But after that, like, pretty much the next 36, 48 hours is gonna be non-stop Christmas for me. I mean, every day is Christmas for me in this kind of time of the year. But doing these, like, streams in particular, the games of Christmas past, and remembering these great games, and maybe some of the not-so-great ones, like, I don't know. It has helped me, you know, feel nostalgic, but also get excited for what's to come. So there's more great stuff to come. It's not, obviously, it's not all about gaming, but, like, that's, you know, why I have a Twitch channel for gaming, so that's where the focus is going to be 9 times out of 10, but Christmas is a human event, you know, not a gaming event, and it's just a time to be thankful for all that you have, and I know that's part of Thanksgiving, too, but it's just, there's so much to Christmas that I can't wait for. And just the fact that it's nearly back is reason enough for me to stream a game that was always fun to me. I only got a B rank. These people S rank that thing easy. So let's see. I've already maxed out. Yeah, there's a mild RPG element to this. I've technically never beaten this game only because the last level is such a bitch. It's just not a bitch in like it's hard, although it is kind of hard. It's so long, and it's just so ridiculous. Like it's fun at times. It's a shame because it really wasted good potential. So anyway, we just saw the Greek stage, Apatos, and yes, all these places are based on worldwide locations, which I thought was a cool touch. I mean, they did their research with this game, and they, you know, the music suits the locations. I mean, you're gonna hear me say mostly good things about the, you know, the stages in this game. Even the night stages, as much grief as I give them, yeah, they tried. Maybe this will calm me down a little bit, because I am hyper right now, let me tell you. Music's usually kind of chill here. Yeah, like, this isn't, like, bad. This is kind of bad, if they keep playing this stupid music anytime enemies appear. I forgot about this. Game Grumps had a whole bit just on this little trend alone. Like, I'd have to tell me to hit A to jump. I just did that in the last level. He does have a little double jump. I mean, he's not unplayable, actually. His movement is fairly fluid. He's better than I remember it. I also barely ever played as him. Those little quick time events, again, another very obvious nod to the freaking gameplay of God of War. Of course, I've souped my Werehog up pretty high, so these level 1 enemies are going to be pretty easy to take out. Because, yes, leveling them up actually does stuff. Yeah, and this actually has not aged horribly in terms of this gameplay style. It is weird having a life meter instead of rings, but then again, that happened in Sonic Adventure 2 as well with the shooting stages. You could die with having rings. So, wait a minute, I've hit a bit of an impasse. Oh wow, what a puzzle. Whew, I had to go all the way over there to hit that button, open the door. There are some frame rate hiccups. You can see them here and other areas, especially when there's a lot of enemies on the screen, which generally happens in these stages. Sonic stages usually moving too fast for the enemies really pose a threat. Here, racking up the cannons or whatever. I forget how to do. He has like a little finishing move or something that he could do on the bigger enemies. I don't know. I'm kind of just whacking this guy around like crazy. It's really funny when you consider that regular Sonic would just mow this guy down. But I'm a Werehog and I'm not stronger than my normal self. Like, let me pull this switch. Hold on. Whew, that was exhausting. Let me tell you, I don't think I could eat another bite of human flesh. That got dark. I don't know. Like I said, not bad, but obviously not why people buy this game, especially if you're a Sonic fan. Like, you wouldn't buy the game for this. Again, I mean, they didn't just tack this on. I mean, this is a pretty, like, decently made level and all. Alright, how do I get off this thing? Or do I? Do I hit B again? Okay, I have to hit X. That's a little weird. They do use Sonic's same voice actor for the Werehog. Oh, look, more enemies generated. Right on cue, obnoxious jazz music. Pretty sure I can go up to the enemies that are flashing and I can, like, do some kind of quick time move on them. I kind of wallop them all. Now it's kind of like Soul Calibur, where you just keep wailing on them even though they're about to die. And the door opens. I mean, it's pretty simple stuff. It's not like... I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's just literally as simple as, like, beat all the enemies and the door opens or closes or whatever. It's just weird to think, and I always thought it was weird that these are the same game. Like, what you just watched me do with Sonic blasting as fast as a rocket is the same game as this. Whatever the heck this is. I mean, they couldn't be much more different. I guess if you're into that kind of variety, you're not going to get much more than this. There's even a couple Sky Chase levels now that I think about it. I hope to never play those. Why can't I jump up there? There we go. There's like these little balancing beam sections, I guess, to give it more intensity. Something up there I can reach? How's that robot still alive? Basically. It's good if you're feeling angry and then just beat the crap out of those guys. I can't get rid of the invisible barrier until I defeat all the purple stuff. Because reasons. Because reasons. Smash. I think I can, like, grab onto these little flying ones, yeah, and kind of throw them around. Like I said, yeah, I generally, if I revisit this game, it's just to play the Sonic the Hedgehog stages. Not the Sonic the Werehog, which is literally what this guy's called, Sonic the Werehog. Here we go again. This is just the first level. They throw even more goons at you in the later ones. Combat never really gets any more interesting than just mashing like the same buttons again and again. There's no dodge or anything. You just kind of roll around, kind of, you know, avoid them, smack them around. Until the later levels, I'm never really in any danger of losing all my life. Collecting rings also gives you health back. Oh, looks like there was a little secret back there, maybe. There's more rings. Oh, there's a moon medal. I don't think I need any more of those. I don't even know how I'd get it if I wanted it. Oh, robot's just chilling. Really, it's gonna play that for one enemy? Oh my god. That's just obnoxious. I'd ask how my sound is relative to the music, but there's nobody watching, so I don't think that's really a concern to any of you non-existent people. Wait a minute. I'm just kind of stuck in the corner here? Oh, is that a sun medal? Wow, this stage in the game, I still haven't found all the medals. That's funny. I played this game so much at one point. There's rings like going up the stairs here. As far as alternate gameplay styles for Sonic games go, I'll still take this over the fishing from Sonic Adventure. I love Sonic Adventure. Alright, so what's my goal here? I'm supposed to just open this door. Break this open, I guess. Okay. Oh, okay, there's a button. Put the red one on the red one. So there must be a green one then, huh? Wherever could it be? Actually, not being completely facetious there. I really don't know where that sucker could be. I don't know how you're supposed to get that moon medal. Oh, there's another door right there. It's probably in there, right? Oh, maybe not. I'm coming for you, green thing. Uh-oh, enemies. That's really stupid music. Oh, hold on, here's a door. Knock, knock. Oh, there it is. Kind of looks like a little Chaos Emerald. Let me just awkwardly lumber it over there. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. Yeah, let's see. How long have I been in this stage compared to the daytime one? This is only the first stage. This one isn't particularly long. Really? I have to, like, it's that precise? I just love when the music comes back to that one enemy. Whoa! Okay, I thought I died. Thankfully, I hit a checkpoint anyway. These stupid balance beam sections are super annoying too, by the way. And look at how freaking precise that is. Luckily, he grabs onto it. At least here he does. In some stages, well, we won't go there yet. Which way am I trying to go ultimately? To Sonic Team, so probably to the right, right? Uh-oh, he's getting kind of wobbly. Who knows there was as much involved here. Actually, pretty chill music, I gotta say. These I always sucked at. I just got kind of lucky on that one. For some reason he's like a werewolf thing, but like his main gimmick is like using his arms like rubber bands or whatever. Like he's got super like stretchy arms. Like that's his thing. I don't know. I really don't know how to jump off these. I guess I could just drop off into my death like that. I tell you, this is not doing much for me. Oh, there's an extra life right there, so I can keep failing it and just try it. Whoa, 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 don't do that. Okay, that time it worked. That time hitting A worked. I don't know, that's kind of obnoxious. I'm not gonna lie. It's not like game-breakingly obnoxious. I also just don't care. Like I said, I basically played these like once to beat the game, and then I just never really looked back. I didn't mind playing them the one time though. Alright, well, now that I know I can hit the jump button of all things, that helps a little bit. Uh-oh, an enemy. There's a shield, but don't do anything. 90% of my stream has been spent in this one area. Oh, there's the big guy. That's supposed to be like the boss kind of thing. Jeez, even the big guy went down. Oh, is he dead or? He's not dead. He's still attacking. Hold on, this is the more badass music now. Oh, now he's dead. That really was not that difficult. Alright, so that wasn't terrible. I don't know that I would go nuts about it, but...
Not so bad.
My thoughts exactly, Sonic. Not so bad. Not so great, but not so bad. Alright, again, I'll skip around a little bit, play some different levels. If anyone has any requests, I say half joking because there's nobody there. Play some boss levels as well. But right now, we're going to go to the next level. It's based on Africa. Again, they don't really tell you what levels they're based on, but you can kind of figure it out. I might actually do for the Werehog stages, just because they're so obnoxiously long. I'll probably do like the main stage for the speed sections, because there's always like a main stage, and there's a few like side stages that are shorter for both day and night stages. So I'll probably do the main stage of the speed, and then like maybe a side stage for the night, so that we're not spending 20 minutes per level on the Werehog levels. Sounds good to you? Sounds good to me too. All right. Again, absolutely gorgeous graphics. More noticeable during the day, but the night stage looks pretty good too. You know what? I actually forgot how good this game can be at times. This is freaking awesome. I'm sorry. This is freaking awesome. As much as I make fun of Sega, and I'm like, you know, back in this era, I wasn't that keen on them either. I was like, oh, Sega, you know, they've given up on their roots. Like, this game still had something. Like, now they've given up. Like, look at freaking Sonic Forces compared to this, as I just die a terrible death, but look at Sonic Forces, like, I would take this over Forces any day. Forces isn't bad, and that's kind of the thing. It's like they made a game in Sonic Forces that's so just inoffensively okay that you can't really complain about it, but you also can't praise it. And I would almost rather have a game that took some chances, like this did. This was a much more ambitious project. But I guess Sega's thinking was Sega's thinking with Sonic Forces was like, let's just make an okay game. Just, you know, people are gonna probably buy it about the same as the good one, so why put the extra effort into like that okay? Let's just make Sonic freaking Forces. So this is actually one of the first levels that they showed off in this game. This is really like, I was like, holy crap. This was before they ruined it with some people with the Werehog stuff. They were like, oh wow, this Sonic game looks amazing. And then they were like, oh yeah, by the way, don't expect this to be the entire game. In fact, it's probably a little less than half of it when you consider how long those nighttime stages are. They don't expect this to be the entire game. That would be too good. Thankfully, there's enough here that, you know, I enjoy it. I do wish Sonic games in general were a little longer, and this game is pretty long, but it's only long because there's so many of those dreaded night stages. That was bad. Now, needless to say, this was the crowning jewel of Christmas 2008, which, to be fair, was a Christmas that, while I enjoyed it, did not have a lot of fantastic games. I think the other highlight, so to speak, was the Sonic and the Dark Brotherhood Chronicles game for Game Boy, not Game Boy, Nintendo DS, which was, again, not bad, but nothing to write home about. There were some other decent games, but in general, you know, 2008, this is probably this is the only game I'll be highlighting. But that said, there are worse games. Here's a little quick time event right now. So if you hit those, you get to go to a higher path. If you miss them, well, you gotta go to a slightly lower path. There's really not much of a risk reward to those, to be perfectly honest with you. Ooh, look at this high-tech platforming. Definitely gotten more critical of Sonic as I've gotten older. Not necessarily like, oh, these games are terrible, but like seeing what's been done in the past 10 years with other mascot platformers, and just the gaming genre in general. Like, there's still so much growth Sonic can have, and I feel like he really hasn't advanced much past this. Like, Sonic Forces is just, to me, a huge step back from this. To a process that, quite frankly, has already been going on too long, which is the process to make Sonic, not to steal a quote, but make Sonic great again. I mean great, not just like, hey, this game doesn't suck. Actually like, wow, this is a fantastic game. It doesn't matter who made it or what it is. It's just a great game. You don't have to like Sonic to like it. I feel like there aren't a lot of those games out there. I feel like Sonic Mania was the last one. And I love Sonic Mania, but probably a lot of that is because I am indeed a Sonic Maniac. See, now I'm not paying attention to the level, and I'm making a lot of mistakes, and I'm kind of circling the same areas again and again because of said mistakes. But it doesn't really matter because nobody's watching, so hey. I'm watching. I'm trying my best for me. You go, Bobby, you go. I hate to see me things like that. I think what's messing with me is that I'm trying to do like homing attacks. I think I actually might have hit that. Nah, I'm still doing the same freaking loop I was doing before. I keep forgetting homing attack is mapped to X. Did I just homing attack down again? Oh, son of a bitch. I had the same problem, because I did stream this game briefly on a Retro Request Party once, believe it or not. I think I got stuck on the same part. I don't have any boost either, so I can't even cheese my way through it. Because ideally, you're supposed to jump really high off those. Here I go again. Here I go again on my own. See, again, I made the same mistake again. Holy crap. Alright, I'm not going to keep this going too long at this point. See how much I've learned. Apparently not much. I'm actually getting worse now. I remember, this part was like so long ago. I'm doing this part again, too. Guess I got a little boost. Guess I just wasted it all. I don't think that's how you're supposed to do it, but I don't care. Let's just get to the end of the level now.
Not bad.
All right. So there is a boss here. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and fight the boss now, and then I'll show the night stage, or a night stage. Whatever the heck it is, man. They added a lot of DLC here, I gotta say. Is that 5? Huh. Alright, well, here's the Egg Beetle. This is the first boss you fight in the game, and actually a pretty decent one. All three of Sonic's bosses are fairly decent, if not a bit repetitive, but they get the job done.
You unsuspecting little egg. My egg beetle's claws will tear you to shreds. Take this.
That's right. Realize I don't have any rings. Oofa. Normally I would kind of just do the homing attack, but just saving time, I'll just fight him. Say that as I took out the boost there. That's all right. Yes, boosting into him does significantly more damage than homing attack, and that's why I'm saying that. They made the boost so broken in this game. You can get boost by rings or by hitting enemies. Later games, you can only get it by defeating enemies or getting certain, like, boxes. How about it? Bring it on, Botnik. I like the pace of these fights, for the most part. Yeah, they can be a little cheap. It's a little hard to tell what's going on sometimes, but, like, that's kind of why I like them. And yes, the Werehog has bosses, too. I'm really not going to bother with them. I don't know, it's not that interesting, to be honest. Not bad, but oh, that's good. I think I can hit him in this perspective. Oh yeah, I can, that's right. He comes down. And it kind of turns into like a 2D fight. It's kind of cool too. Like I said, they refined the physics for this a little bit better with Sonic Colors and Generations. This first attempt was a little too fast, so I just burst right through him. I don't even know if I'm supposed to do that. I don't know what he expected there. Obviously, I was gonna ram right into him. Like that or something. Yeah, they're pretty bad, aren't they? You know you love me, though. One thing I like is the kind of back and forth between Robotnik and Sonic. I've always enjoyed that. Yeah, they are. Bring it, Botnik. Yeah. You still love me, though. See ya. See ya.
Same as ever. All bark and no bite.
Alright. Just like that. Rid this place of egg beetles. Ah, the mystical egg beetle comes out during the day at Lazure in the Sonic Unleashed video game. Alright, so now, as promised, fortunately. No, I'm just kidding. These stages aren't terrible. I just wish they were shorter. Let me try one. Oh, there actually are a couple DLC ones. I haven't even attempted them, so I don't even know how long they are. Well, this will be a first for everybody. Oh boy, it's going to be a button picking up one, isn't it? Based on that graphic. So this is a new stage even for me. A game that's 12 years old. They, to their credit, they actually did add a lot of DLC. A lot of games Sega says they'll add DLC, and they add maybe one thing. I mean, this game they added they almost doubled the levels in this game. Now, I don't know if that's a good thing as it comes to these, but let's give it a try. What's this little gimmick? So what am I supposed to be doing here? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Hold on, hold on. Am I supposed to get high enough to, get those out? Oh, what's back here? Extra life. It tells me I'll be needing that. Oh, seriously? Okay, maybe I obviously had a time limit there. And I kind of wasted it by going around the corner. Okay, thanks for nothing. Okay, so let me... these things, this is probably like a clock, right? Where I roll it all the way back, and then that slowly, as time expires, I gotta get to the end here. I don't know. Wow! Oh, this is gonna be a pain in the ass. I'll try it one more time. He is so slippery to control sometimes. Yep, no, we're not doing this. This is dumb. You get the idea, though. You see what they were going for. It's clearly not this. I'm starting to see why I didn't play so many of these. I only did the DLC to get the extra daytime stages, which are decent. Alright, let's keep our enjoyment going, then. Seems like as good a place to go as any, right? Holoska. A very beautiful ice stage, so let's check it out. Actually, I love this stage. Great music, and like I said, perfect atmosphere for the Christmas day coming up.
Here we go!
It's kind of weird that these things just kind of randomly scattered around. You really can't see them coming if you turn the boost on, and they will impede your progress pretty hardcore. Jeez. What the hell? Alright, there we go. And a lot of this stuff is kind of memorization, as I clearly did not display. Yeah, I've gotten many a game over in this game, I'm not ashamed to say it. Yeah, it's better than it being too easy, though. That would get boring really fast if I knew where everything was, and it was just kind of a, cakewalk. Nothing walking about this game. I'm doing alright. Oof, okay. I thought I was gonna die again. Oof, Oh, I missed the extra life. This part's pretty cool where you're riding the sled around, a little half-pipe, kind of a Sonic 2 reference. I don't know if they were trying to make one, but there you go. that should have hit me, but alright. If you run out of boost here, you go through the water. So plenty of baddies in rings to kind of keep your boost fueled. Even I kind of flinched there a little bit. No, these 2D or 3D sections with Sonic and Unleashed are probably some of the best 3D Sonic has to offer. Like I said, the physics could be tuned up a little bit. You kind of have to get used to it. I'm kind of making it look a little easy. The trolls do fight you at times. I mean, wish they didn't, but Sonic is really designed to move at these super high speeds. So when the game does have you slow down, which is fairly rare, but when it does, it's kind of awkward at times. I'm kind of used to it, but I agree that you shouldn't have to get used to it. But again, to their credit, they did improve this physics engine in later games. Sonic Colors and Generations nailed it. And then Sonic Forces, again, oddly, kind of just felt a little lazy. It felt like they didn't make any tweaks at all. It actually got a little worse, I think. But again, Sonic Forces will have its own day in court. In fact, might see it next year, maybe. We'll see, as far as the games kicking fast go, because sure enough, 2017 brought along a new Sonic release, and to this point, the last main one there's been by Sega, who's been radio silent on what the 30th anniversary of Sonic will hold in 2021. At this point, I hope it's something really good, because they've been very quiet about it, even for them. They supposedly were going to have an announcement this year. They got delayed because of COVID. I don't know why they couldn't just make the announcement. A lot of companies still make their announcements despite not having public events. I don't know. It'd be interesting to see what they might have said had, you know, there not been a shutdown, but I honestly don't know. Now, it could have been one of those things like Sega does where they tease like 2 seconds of a game and like they're like, oh, don't you want to know what that is? Like they did with Forces. Like they showed you like literally 5 seconds of gameplay and people are drooling over it. Like that didn't prove anything. It was just like Sonic going down a street. Like I said, I've been a little more critical of the Blue Hedgehog. You know, if the games are great, I'll be the first one to tell you. But if they're not, I'll also be the first one to tell you. But, you know, this game gets more right than it gets wrong, in my opinion. And that's why I sincerely do enjoy this game. More often than not. Now keep that in mind as I switch over to the nighttime levels for a second. Here. And again, if anyone has any levels to request, I'll gladly give those a look over. Kind of just playing through the game a little bit. The goal of these streams isn't necessarily to beat any of these games so much as just show them off a little bit. This level actually looks kind of interesting, and again, I think this is one I haven't played. A few times the nighttime stages do employ platforming over just mindless fighting. They're actually not bad. It's just after a while that the hordes of enemies, as you saw, just get so just ridiculous. But anyway. What the hell's that thing? Other than an enemy. Okay. So weird getting hit by something and like, you know, you don't. So what am I trying to do here? I'm trying to grab him and like have him. Okay, that'll kill him. Grab a fire breather, press Y to use them as a flamethrower. Okay, it's not a great gimmick, but it's something. Okay, there's a blade there. Underneath. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Crap, crap, get up, get up, get up! Because I'm pretty sure... Okay, now what? Can I grab onto that thing above me? Okay, I can. Okay. Not terrible for a Werehog stage. And here comes the mindless fighting. Got a little beef to him, huh? Ow. Oh, I almost got a chance to do the quick time event. I Actually, might do it on him. What the hell? Okay, I don't know if that was my controller or Sonic got dizzy. I don't know what that was. He even killed his own enemies, or his own allies, with the other enemies. They get like the little fire thing over their head. That's when I can do my finishing move on them. Oh, hold on. Oh, one side of it. Wait, whoa, he almost did it again. No, it had to be B this time. Got him. I just like the way you're doing like a serious fight. It goes, ding, like you're on a game show or something. Okay, here's some enemies. Problem is, if you miss that, yeah, they end up actually getting hit on you now. Yes, I know that I was supposed to probably, like, use the flamethrower as an ally there, but screw it, because I'm trying to kill this sorcerer guy. Else he keeps making these things. Seriously, again? Really, the music just started now? So pick this guy up. I already saw there was like a fire thingy over here somewhere. Not worried about you right now. Hey, now what does that do? Is there another one? Oh, there is. Maybe? Hold on, I haven't finished with you yet. The torch there. Oh, there's one like in the corner? Is there another one? Okay. I guess that is mission accomplished then. Oh, you gotta be effing me. Wow, that's just dumb. Okay. That's okay. They're nice enough to give you an extra life there. Oh, Jesus. Oh, these are so unforgiving. Okay, now, I already missed my chance there, because now they're all... I'm gonna wait till they come back again. Right? Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm not falling for that. Okay, now. Holy cripe. That is some precise platforming. Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh, damn it! Oh, it doesn't tell you that those go. Okay. I guess I was afraid of that platform dropping. I didn't even think about that other thing. Alright, 12-year-old game. Wow, that was just me being a dummy. Holy crap. Anyone keeping count of how many times I failed on this? And now I'm just waiting a ridiculously long time, I know, but... Okay, so same thing with this thing now that we know that. I'm gonna wait for it to go red. But you notice it only goes red. Okay, really? Alright, you know what? We're done here. This will be the second one of these that I just rage quit, but it just isn't worth it. I got other things I'd rather show off in this game than me trying the same challenge again and again. As much fun as that is, I'm sure. Besides, about to go to one of my favorite stages, which is Spagonia, which I believe is for whatever reason, even though it doesn't sound like it. It's based on England, I think. Oh yeah, clock tower right there kind of gives it away, doesn't it? All right, here we go. Let's do it to it. It's an old reference to the Sonic Set AM TV show. All right, I see we got a viewer, so welcome to this special Christmas Eve stream. The eve of the eve in the last episode of the 2020 Christmas past, whatever the heck I'm calling this. Talking over this great music, I apologize. I think that thing's like a freaking Xbox. It really does mess you up sometimes. I was supposed to do that. There we go. Arguably one of my favorite parts of the entire game, even though it's so simple, but just this quick stepping idea. I think the quick step is one of Sega's better moves for Sonic in the last, well, 12 years. The stage also gives you just a fantastic sense of speed. It's almost like you're playing a Burnout game, but with a slight hint of platforming to it. Feeling pretty decent, yes. As I hope most of you are. Christmas coming, but just a couple days away now. Basically a little more than a day. Christmas 2020, baby. Let's do it up. Anybody motion sick yet? Different ways to go here technically, but they all kind of just stay on the same straightaway. Always like kind of rooftop platforming. Why I did that. I broke my momentum a little bit. Quick time event. Oh, I completely guessed on that A. I actually kind of nervously twitched and hit it. It happened to be the right button to hit. Complete fluke. Whoa, okay, well, Carnival Night reference there with the balloons. That was a bit of a frame rate hiccup.
Feeling good.
Whoa, okay. I'm gonna die now. They really don't give you a lot of time. Oh, jeez. Where'd that barrel come from? Jeez. I got no speed right now. Yeah, I got a very little bit of speed. Say, the whole point of these sections is not to be in the situation I'm in right now. Oh, jeez. Sonic's getting upset. Whoa, okay. Hey, whatever gets you through the night. It's alright. Alright. Okay, okay. Yeah, that felt good. I wanted to do that. Screw you too. Oofa. Come on now. And just like that, she's over.
Well, that was lame.
Yeah, just tell like it is, Sonic. Don't hold back. I think I just did these levels in the wrong order. Oh, whatever. I was debating whether or not I even want to do a nighttime level from this. Yeah, we'll see. I will do the boss, though. The boss is pretty cool. And that would be the Egg Devil Ray. No, not the Tampa Bay Devil Rays. Robotnik's Egg Devil Ray. Kind of a weird name for a boss, but hey, it works in this particular scenario. I keep forgetting it's not technically Robotnik in there. It's like 3 weird-looking robots. Whatever. You know what? We might skip the night stage for this and just go to. Oh, forgot that's another one. Go to the next day stage, and then I'll do a night stage in the next level because I kind of skipped a level to get here. It's actually a really good level too. Let's do that. This fight I thought was actually very well done. The way it switches perspectives, even going to the classic 2D perspective at times, this top-down mechanic, pretty neat. See, you found that mode level 2, that's how you know you're in some trouble. It just kind of takes like a bunch of hits, but the way you get those hits, you can kind of improvise with. And weird stuff like that will happen sometimes. So the game doesn't expect you to make some of the decisions that you make. Yeah, whatevs. We got this, man. Whoa, okay, that's a big old laser. Forgot about that. Jeez, I just like overshot the boss. Didn't know that was even possible. Let's get back in gear here. So this is not necessarily an easy boss. Whoa! Ow. Oops. So you can boost him. I actually thought his force field was impenetrable. From that perspective, guess not. Ouch. Ouch. Oh, fa. That's gonna hurt. Look at that. I'm all very capable of dying. Here we go. Oh, okay. That was a weird sudden change of perspective. Oh, nice shot. I'm kind of lucky there. I won't lie, luck plays a little bit into it. See, that's messing me up. Okay, it's A and then X. A and then X. Hopefully the homing attack has some reach on it. It is kind of satisfying to get in there and get him. It's kind of like this part where it's like a jumping jump rope with the lasers. It doesn't hurt this game that it came out right after Sonic 06. There's nothing nearly this good in that game. Oh, I hit him. There we go. Just like the mindless destruction of all this property, too. Whoa, jeez. Like falling off the freaking track here. So, this is where he starts doing the lasers rotating thing. Oof! Oh, jeez. I really threaded the needle there. Oh, nice shot. Wallop him. Yeah, it is. Right. Bring it on, Butnick.
Cool.
He's alright. Well, they really make you earn that extra strength, huh? 76 levels away from that, and I've been playing this game since 2008. Jesus. Alright, let's go to, pretty much no doubt what country this one's based on. Chunan. I mean, it's pretty much called China. But it has one of my favorite stages in the game, which is Dragon Road. Definitely based on the Great Wall of China. This, I think, was actually a really creative idea. Just the whole premise of the game has some creativity to it, but having Sonic run on the Great Wall of China, it's almost so obvious. Actually, even happens in the Sonic movie. But I love that they did it here. Now, it's not quite as simple as just running. You still got to avoid some obstacles, and there's actually a lot more to the stage than that. This is a really cool stage. Like I said, I'll give them credit when they nail it, and they nailed it on this one. I actually got another moon medal. A lot of firsts here in this game, even still. Feeling good. Technically, you can hit the water here, as long as you have boost. Oh, shoot, I did not hit that checkpoint. Let's hope that doesn't come back to get me. Hang in there. I still haven't hit a checkpoint in a while. There we go. Just in case, because I'm not perfect in this level. It's not, I mean, having a pretty lucky run here. A couple times there, I probably should have died. Well, this is supposed to be a shortcut, but now it's taking me longer than the main route. This part may or may not have spawned the meme of Sonic, like, riding on a firework. He's like, Sonic approves of this shit. Whatever the quote is. Wow, I completely suicided off the edge there. See, that's what I mean about the homing attack being mapped to that button, because the homing attack is a good way to extend your jump, but then if you have boost energy, you end up boosting off the edge. Which is the exact opposite of what you want there. So here it's just about navigating these platforms. Okay, oh, I almost saved it. Almost. But not quite. Oof, I almost just dive bombed right there. I would have ended it quick. There we go. Alright. That's how Sonic gets a workout. Nice little sprint along the Great Wall. No biggie. Get my 10 million steps in today. You can tell my corny humor has really propelled me to new heights. Hey. As promised. Again, we'll see if this lasts any longer than my other attempts. Let's try a night stage. Let's do it. I said I would. How hard could this be? So far, all the DLC ones have been, like, unbeatable. Or at least just, I don't have the patience for them. Let's see how I do here. Creepy music. Okay, am I supposed to just grab this, like, torch? There's gotta be a reason why this torch is here. Oh, wait a minute. I just saw the B button. What the hell? Okay, keep holding it, I guess. Okay, not too bad, I guess. And now my favorite song in the game. Oofa! My least favorite part of the game. He's hella dead. We want some of this. I got a sorcerer, that's why they're all recovering so fast. I probably said these stages weren't too bad, and I'd like to rage quit at least 2 of them now. Okay, now what? Oh, another branch thingy. Right? Kind of a weird little gimmick. How am I supposed to get? I was supposed to, like... Okay, I see what I'm supposed to do. This is stupid. Okay. Then I use this one. Fling me that way, but this time... Pay attention more. God damn it! Oh, gee, if that targeting thing doesn't show up, you are dead. Alright, you know what? I know. Stop me if you've heard this one before. We're quitting this one, too. You know, it's enough for you to get the idea. It's not, you know, just, I got other things to do right now. I'm sure you do too, so I appreciate anybody who's tuning in right now. We're going to check out the Egypt stage, Shamar. Again, pretty obvious it's based on Egypt. So get ready to wind down here a little bit. There are some side missions and extra content in the game. Like I said, if I can't make it through the freaking night stages, I'm not going to bother with that. The extra content. Much more extra content does this game need? Even I think it has a little too much. Ew. But this stage is pretty cool. I'm going to say that about almost every day stage. The only day stage that's kind of weird is the Botanic Land one, because it really isn't kind of a day and night stage put together, but that's a nightmare for another day. I can do an entire stream on just that level, and it probably would take me like 2 hours. No joke. Not be a fun 2 hours. Really? I don't think I've ever not had like ring energy to that point. You're supposed to just burst through those boxes. Yeah, it's a little more difficult without any boost. Completely lose any momentum you might have had there. Wow, okay. Jeez. Oh, I'm getting a little tired here. I'll blame it on that. That's gonna leave a mark. This is one of those awkward platforming moments where I'm like, Sonic's kind of added speed in this game does not make this like how it should play, in my opinion. Like it's like a cool little 2D platforming area if you're not like hyper fast, but the whole point of this game is to get hyper fast, so it's kind of hard to get used to it. It's not like playing an old Genesis game, which I feel like this section would have fit in perfectly with. But I digress. So you can go over the spikes. That was a bad idea. I'm over here. Really? I'm pushing a block in very slow motion. Okay. Either way, we got the job done. Failed. I guess we don't have to do that part again. Awkward on that too, that's okay. These rocks can fall on you and instantly kill you, that's okay too. We'll just let them do their thing. Live and let live, you know? Okay, falling at weird speeds off a loop, that's what I do. Because why not? Ow. just overshot the goal by like a mile. Right. Alright, we're gonna do one more stage here. It's not gonna be a night stage.
Not my best one.
Yeah, well, not your worst one either, trust me. If you get an E rank, it's actually really funny, because that's the worst rank you can get, and then it plays an out-of-key version of this theme song. It's like, bam, 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 bam. Now, here we go. Now, this next stage, which will be the last stage I'm going to play, it's called Adabat. I'm actually not 100% sure where this is based on. I'm going to guess Australia. But my only gripe about this level is, and it's a gorgeous level, except this is probably where the frame rate issues are most noticeable. I don't know what it is. It's not technically the last level of the game. It's toward the end of the game, but actually Robotnik Land, as bad as it is, does not have such issues, but this level has a couple very noticeable hiccups when you start going really fast, which is a lot of parts of this level, but I mean, look how gorgeous this is. This level is just, I don't know, it's a great level. It's a deep level. You'll see. Ooh. Oh, that happened. This is not supposed to be happening. I'm trying to get back on the platform. Come on. I'm gonna run out of boost. We all saw that coming. Like I said, it's a gorgeous level. At least you got that going for it. It's also a really long level, which is why I said it'll be the last one we do tonight. So, thank you for tuning in, anybody who did, which I say half facetiously because nobody did. I just fell off the damn platform again. Let's see if I can make it through the first part of the level first, before I declare this thing over. I digress. I know you're supposed to boost through this, but the way I'm going right now, I don't know if I really want to take that chance. As you can see, I cannot seem to get past this. Holy cripe.
Here we go!
I just made the same mistake I made like the second time. Oh, I almost got back up. I'm out of energy, and I'm dead. Either way, this is the last level. Whether I game over or we actually get to see more of it. Now, one of my logs back. There's a lot going on here. Where the hell am I? That was a weird plane of existence. Over which I presided. No, presided.
Feeling good.
Oh, actually did not know I could do that. That's cool. Really? I thought I could like break that. Yeah, here it is there. A couple of really noticeable frame hiccups as I go leaning off into my own death. Wow. Then again, here you can kind of see it.
Feeling good.
Are you, Sonic? Are you feeling good? Right here, you'll be able to see it. And I'm usually not somebody who notices that kind of stuff, but yeah, it's pretty noticeable, especially in a game that goes fast. I mean, this part here is awful with the frame rate glitching. The fact that they never patched this, even though they made DLC for the game beyond this, is just really ridiculous. In fact, some of the DLC for this level doesn't have those issues, but they didn't patch the main game. That's kind of weird. I'm sorry. Not like Sega doesn't have the money. This part always is kind of hit or miss, also because of the frame rate glitches. I kind of got lucky there. I don't know where I'm supposed to go now. The game always kind of like points you forward, but sometimes forward from where you are isn't where you want to go, if that makes sense. Like, this part here is supposed to have a few different islands you can choose between. I'm gonna end up dying because I just got so turned around there. Yeah, I said turned. Wow, I feel like I should have been able to recover from that, but what do I know? It's one of those levels you feel really bad if you don't clear it because you end up spending so long on it. And it gives you enough lives to kind of stay, like, afloat. See, like, I got another extra life there, but, like, just because they come, I can lose them. See, that's what I mean, the stupid frame rate clipping like that. I feel like, whatever. I don't hate the player, hate the game. I'm not sure if that really applies here, but... See how easy it is to get that extra life back, but how long will it last? Ooh, that was close. Seriously? That was not close. Good thing I like playing the same part over and over again. Said somebody in Sega's focus test, but that's what I keep doing. Actually, maybe it is good, I don't know. I felt completely wrong, but alright. Worked. Ooh, geez, I almost went into the bomb. This stage I would have liked to see redone in Sonic Generations. Yeah, this is another one of those parts that kind of send you through a continuous loop of dying and reincarnating. What am I trying to do here? Come on. Oh, seriously? Oh my god. Ah, keep missing the... I know what I'm supposed to be doing. Is that another extra life? Not that, that's kind of... I thought there was another extra life before this. Maybe just wishful thinking on my part. The heck even just hit me? You're standing still too long. I just failed. That's where failing a quick time event can actually kill you. Are you serious? Hold on, I hit a checkpoint before that. Or, like, just before the QuickTime event, I had hit about, I start all the way back here now. Oh, this could really suck. Could really suck? I'd say we're already there. Ah, missed it again. Yeah, that line about this being one of my favorite levels is really going to come back to bite me. Again, if it hasn't already. There's like a little enemy or something flying around in there. Alright. I ain't gonna stick around to find out. Okay, that's definitely a checkpoint. Maybe I guess I was obviously wrong. Why would I do that? I want to do that. Whoa, okay. Oh, that was supposed to be a light speed dash. Just screw it, I'm dead. I just gotta take the L. Okay, alright. Kind of like little temple sections. I wish there were more of those. But even still, consider like just how many different locations this level takes you through. It's pretty cool. I can just get on that platform real quick. That'd be nicer. Oh, gee, really? How far back is this going to take me now? Not too far back. You can see that, like, minuscule step off or whatever. What the hell? Okay, I'm going to say. Wall jump. Back. Oh, jeez. Ah, it looks like I could have caught back on lower on the mountain, but whatever. I'm down to like 5 lives or 4 lives. I don't even remember how this works. It'll give you an extra life when you get to 0. Some games do that. Oh, crap. There we go. Some of these obstacles I'm just used to dealing with. The game doesn't really telegraph them very well. Oh, there was a sun medal down there. Oh well. Missed it. Don't really care. So this is the point of the level where if you don't like clear the level, you're gonna feel like a real idiot because look how long I've been in this level, like 11 minutes. That's an eternity in these games. Oh no. Ah. See, now there's a chance I might not finish this level. If I had lost all my lives in that beginning boardwalk part, it wouldn't have felt so bad. I mean, it wouldn't have felt great, but I feel like I'm like 75% done with this level now. Maybe we'll finish it. Should I go for the sun medal? Does it really matter? What do sun moon medals even do at this point? Couldn't even tell you. Oh, that was kind of a waste of time then. Now, this is where I died last time. Trying to get some more lives here. More rings to do that. Say, I gotta be close to the end of the level here. Oh, it's literally right there. All right. Sweet. Whew. Yo, we get to hear the broken theme. With that semi-fitting finale, that's going to do it for 2020 for me with the Games of Christmas Past, because now we look to the future, and technically the present, which will be Christmas 2020 in the not-too-distant future. So, hopefully any of you who watch my YouTube channel, if you haven't already, Vi Productions, check that out tomorrow night around 11:30 for the official live Christmas Countdown 2020. Can't believe it's happening again, but it is. It's going to be freaking awesome. So thank you again for watching so much, not just tonight, but all the Christmas streams that I've been doing to this point. And I will see you in the next such stream. Until then, bye-bye, and have a very Merry Christmas.